Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time we have this 91 rated World Cup Hero Voller card. Now I've been wanting to use this card for a long time because I actually really enjoyed his base version. And I finally got him on loan, so I decided to use him in foot jams and also friendlies. On stats, he's 5'11", got the high medium work rate. He's right footed with the 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, on alternate positions for this card, he can only play the striker and the centre forward, which is a little bit unfortunate because he doesn't have much variety on him. But with that being said, it's not too much of an issue because he will be playing striker in game. Now, I decided to go with the engine chem style and explain more why on the positive and negative side of things after. On stats, he's got the 91 pace, the 94 shooting, the 78 passing, the 90 dribbling and the 87 physical. So on paper, looks like a very nice well-rounded striker. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel out a lot. And let's see after the positives and negatives. Peace. So what's my other thoughts about this card then? Now first me kicking it off is the 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now the 4-star weak foot generally, in my opinion, does feel more like a 5-star weak foot. He's very, very, very deadly in front of goal, and this is what I felt about the base hero as well. Very, very good, very, very clinical in front of goal, especially that like finesse shot trait. Unfortunately, doesn't have the outside the foot shot trait to go with it, but all that being said, he's still very, very deadly. Now the 3-star skills for me is a little bit of an issue. It feels a little bit like Butch Gueno, because obviously they're really hard to use with the skills, because they're not really going to be like the ones where you're twisting and turning with the skills and stuff like that. They're also just be like running in a straight line, and they've got the pace electrically fast to get through on goal. But with that being said, the skills are a little bit of an issue in my opinion. Now the pace for me, as I've talked about, because you don't have the skills, a lot of the time you might be like running in a straight line and stuff like that, but it does have the pace in abundance, and it's really nice, especially that engine chem style just allows him to be very, very fast with his height as well. Through on goal with a 92 acceleration, just insane. Now the shooting for me is by far his best attribute. He is so deadly in front of goal. The 92 attack, just the 96 finishing, the 97 shot power on both feet, so clinical. He would miss a few chances here and there, but overall that might be down to the composure a little bit, but overall that 96 finishing is insane in game. Now the passing for me, generally speaking, is quite average. Nothing amazing, nothing bad. This is why I recommend you putting the engine chem style for the dribbling and the passing attributes. And obviously you do pace just a little bit more. It's just always nice to have a bit more pace, isn't it? But as I talked about, the passing, not bad. The curve's actually the one that matters about this, because he has a finesse shot trait, and they do go hand in hand, and as you've seen, he scored a few quite nice finesses for me. Now, the dribbling overall. So he's got the good agility and the good dribbling stat, which is what you need from him, especially since he doesn't have the 3-star skill, sorry. He does have the 3-star skill, sorry. You do really need the high agility and stuff like that, because if he doesn't have either, then it's really, really hard to use, and he's going to be very stiff. You have to do 1-2s in a sense. But he does have the agility, so he can twist and turn and get him into the right position for himself. Now, the 98 reactions I did notice on this card, very, very good card, actually. Like, he would always be on the ball, very, very alert to it, and very, very nice. Now, the ball control for me, considering he's small, you're not going to notice it too much, even if it is low. But with that being said, it would always stay close to him unless you're sprinting. Now, the composure for me generally didn't have any issues at all. The finishing was what I kind of like brought it up a little bit more, I would say, in my opinion. But generally, the composure is perfectly good enough. Now, this is a weird thing I find about this card. He's a very, very good aerial threat with the power header, with the 96 jumping, with the 97 heading accuracy. I know he's not the tallest of cards, being under 6 foot, but with that being said, he still will win a lot of headers, and even against some of the centre backs, because you've got like the good ones like Cordoba, you've got Aspi and stuff like that. He will win the ball over them. Obviously, like the Van Dijks, he won't, but generally speaking, he's a very good card in the air. Now, the stamina for me is perfect. Anything above 90 as a striker is just insane. Will last you 120 minutes with ease. And especially with the right instructions, he'll be through on goal with that attack positioning, always running through the pace electrically fast, which is like what I found was good about this card. And now another thing, he's got that good strength. I know the balance isn't really the best, so it kind of goes against it. But that being said, he has got the strength to hold off the fullbacks and things like that. So he will be able to use that effectively against the 3-star skills, if that makes sense. Because without the 3-star skills, you do need a little bit of strength or a little bit of agility. So he does have that in abundance, which is quite nice. So on to my overall scores about the card then. Now first me kick it off is the pace. Now overall for the pace, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I'm not giving it any higher because he's not as fast as people like Mbappe or Alawain and stuff like that. That's normally my base marker on pace, Alawain or Mbappe, because they're normally like the 10 out of 10 cards. But overall I think that's a fair score. Now the shooting for me, it is close to a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10 though. There is a few attributes to improve on, like the weak foot, maybe a bit more composure, stuff like that, but overall 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 is a fair score in my opinion. Now the passing for me, generally I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not amazing. The only one that really redeems it is the curve and maybe a little bit with the vision, but overall he's not going to be the most like passing type of card. Now the dribbling for me, the only one that lets it down a little bit is the balance, but this is why I recommend the engine just to boost that a little bit more. So overall for this, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10, purely because he has got the 3-star skills. It is going to be a little bit hard to use at times, but overall the agility and the dribbling stat will be able to boost it up a little bit. Now, the physical attributes for me, very, very good. I'm borderline going to give this, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's close to a 10 out of 10, don't get me wrong, but I actually do like a lot of aggression on a striker just to win that ball back quite nicely and be high up the pitch of the ball. But with that being said, he's got the strength, he's got the air ability, and he's got the stamina in abundance, so it is a little bit harsh for me not to give it a 10 out of 10. So on overall score from men, I'm going to give him an 8.7 out of 10. Now I know that's a little bit low, but it's purely because he doesn't have the 3-star. He has the 3-star skill. Sorry, it's just not really meta in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of players will be put off this card because of that, and I do see why. Because you do really need a lot of skills in this game to like beat the bigger opponents. Because obviously they're going to be really good at defending and they'll be jockeying you, so you do need the skills to get you into the right positions. But with that being said, on value for coins, do I think it's worth it? I'm still going to say yes. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He does have the real nice links being a hero, and he is German as well, so that will get you a few extra links if you want to use like a Sane or something like that. But with that being said, the 3-star skills are the biggest letdown in this card, unfortunately. So if you do use him, just be careful of that. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next review, and peace out, guys.